My name is Joseph, and my friends all call me Joe. But you believers, you may know me as the daddy of your Lord, but not the father of his flesh or the father of his soul. 'Cause when it comes to those, our Holy Father claims them as his own. I've had a humble life since the day Jacob begat me, and forever I've been told that Abraham begat our family tree. And it grew out many branches, 14 generations times 3. Then it was up to me to start another branch, I'm sure you see. So I hooked up with Mary, and we wed right away. I never laid a hand on her, I swear. I never laid a hand on her, I swear. What's a man to do as he has a wife with child? And he knows all that I knew, and all I know that you all know now too. So we decided to run away instead of hang our heads in shame. But an angel said to stay and rejoice in this newborn king and embrace his name. I never laid a hand on her, I swear. I never laid a hand on her, I swear. Now when I pray to God, I pray to my baby son, I say, please baby Jesus, give me strength to believe what that angel told me in my sleep, and I'll do the very best I can. But I'm just a mortal man, you see, and at times I wake up late, haunted by this doubt I keep about your dear mother, for she's mortal too. I never laid a hand on her, I swear. I never laid a hand on her, I swear. Hi everybody. Hey, I just thought I'd start out tonight with a song, but what I'm going to do is play the little intro reel here, and I'll be on at 7 o'clock, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to share this with some other Facebook sites and do all that while the reel plays here, and I appreciate you sharing it. If you feel like this is something you want to share, I would love that. Okay, see you in a few minutes. Thanks. Come John B, my grandfather and me. Around Nassau town we did roam, drinking all night, got into a fight. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B. sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home. I wanna go home, let me go home. Won't you let me go home? I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. The first mate, he got drunk and broke in the captain's trunk. The constable had to come and take him away. Sheriff Johnstone, why don't you leave me alone? Yeah. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B. sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home. I wanna go home, let me go home. Won't you let me go home? I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. The poor cook, he caught the fits and threw away all of my grits. And then he took and he ate up all of my corn. Let me go home. Why don't they let me go home? This is the worst trip I've ever been on. So hoist up the John B. sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home. I wanna go home, let me go home. Won't you let me go home? I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. I feel so broke up, I wanna go home.
Found a dead blue jay in my yard. I don't know if Fred killed the bird. I just picked it up with a stick and threw it over the bank. Then later, I hear Fred barking loudly. I look outside, and he was batting down a bat. Should I worry? Should I worry? Should I worry? Should I worry? I could see it flapping its arms and wings and hopping up to escape, only to be knocked down and barked at. I ran out and, sorry, PETA, I smacked the bat with a 1x4. Inches. Well, not exactly because the lumber had been milled, but that's another story. And tossed him over the embankment. Then later, after a few hours have passed, I take a look at Fred's food and water. Lying next to his dining area are the carcasses of 2 young opossum corpses. Should I worry? Should I worry? Should I worry? Should I worry? this is extraordinary since he's in his old age now. I'm afraid he may have contracted rabies. He ain't had a shot in 2 years. Should I worry? 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 Good night, John Boy.
Like me better when my mouth is shut. You'll like me better when my mouth is shut. My opinion is like a kick in your gut. You will like me better when my mouth is. You will like me better when my mouth is shut. You will like me better when my mouth is shut. My ship won't sink if I just clam up. You will like me better when my mouth is shut. I put some wine in my dining hole. I got too loose with my pie hole. I make you wanna die before you get to you make me better. You like me better when my mouth is shut. My opinion is like a kick in your butt. You'll like me better when my mouth is shut. I put an early worm in your ear. They've been a-ringing as of late, I hear. This bird's been a-chirping all the livelong year. Dear, 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 I fear. You like me better when my mouth is shut. You like me better when my mouth is shut. My ship won't sink if I just clam up. You like me better when my mouth is shut. You like me better when my mouth is shut. You like me better when my mouth is shut. My ship won't sink if I just clam up. You like me better when my mouth is. You like me better. I'm my
happy birthday, birthday boy, it seems like such a long time since we heard of you, bringing thoughts of joy. A family filled with one big smile, thinking thoughts of you. Reaching up for mommy's arms from head to toe. In blue, you've got a face like daddy's, and a heart of mommy's. So, so sweet, so, so sweet. So happy birthday, birthday boy, wish we could be with you. I heard you crying on the phone, so now I'm sure it's true. The flashbulbs flashing in your face for now will have to do. Early morning time, I'll jump online and smile along with you. You've got a face like daddy's, and a heart of mommy. So, so sweet, so, so sweet. So happy birthday, birthday boy, one day old today. Happy birthday, birthday boy. Hey, that's a song I wrote back in 2000 for my nephew Max, my brother Max's son, who is also my dad's son. Oh, my dad is Max too. Max 3, for Max 3. Happy birthday. So thought it was appropriate. Thanks for all the birthday wishes from everybody. Mary, yes, Mary was at last year's birthday show, and today, just today, this came out, and I'm really excited about it. It's called Live in Parkersburg. You could be confused and think it's Live in Parkersburg. I do that too, but anyway, every year I have a birthday show. I've been doing it for years, and this year, of course, this is it. And I just love and look forward to these birthday shows. But I can't play in front of a crowd. But last year, I happened to record last year's show, and I'm really happy with the recording, and I do hope you pick this up. It's out today everywhere, but if you go to toddburge.com, I will send you one. If you want me to write on it, I'll do that. The cool little, there's space here, I can write on it here. That figure, I was on stage at Joe's Public Theater in New York City in 2016, I think it was, and Michael Arthur, an artist there, sketched me as I was on stage there. And I dig that little thing, so I use it on the CD. It's on the back. And the cover art is Sophia Burge's, our 14-year-old daughter's artwork. Isn't that just killer? Just fantastic artwork. So, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Joan, Mom's back, Mary, Amber, Dominic. Oh, yes. Oh, Demonic Sweaters up in Brooklyn, I believe. You are in Brooklyn. Cooter's Pub. I'm going to do roll call here if I could. Cooter's Pub. Shaq. Okay, Shaq. I know Shaq. He says he's been a huge fan since the 80s. I'm going to play some video from the 80s, Shaq, so stick with me. I'm going to play some video here in a little bit by the Larrys and another video from 63 Eyes. I believe, one was recorded in 1985 and the other in 1987. So stick around. Good to see you, Shaq. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Josh Robinson's on, these folks are on YouTube, I believe. And Billy Reinhart in Athens County. Patsy Ann, I believe she's, where are you? Near D.C. probably? Mary Beth in Virginia, cousin Mary Beth, Smokestack Betty, love you. And Espresso. Thank you so much. Ben Gray. Yeah, Brooklyn. So we got people from Brooklyn all over. Possibly have people from Paris and Florida here in a little bit. Thank you so much for sharing this video too. Live stream. It's a show. I should act like that. So here's a song from that my brother always requests, and. Me and Mac. Bob Chase, thanks, man. Hey, Dolly, neighbor Dolly, good to see you. 50 years have passed, and the first one seems as close as the last. When I think of running with my old best friend, me and Mac, we'd kill the commies with our handheld H-bomb. We'd call a neighbor an old witch, get her switching by our mom. Later on, we'd get together and we'd laugh, me and Mac. Is Mac around? Can he come down and play? I'll be the red man with some feathers and some braids. And he can be a cowboy, don't let it get to his head. I'll be the Indian, and he can shoot me dead, shoot me dead. But now those days are gone, and we're all doing our best. But with one blink of two eyes, the whole world can become a wreck. We're looking in a mirror, seeing someone else's dirty neck, me and Mac. Window shopping, high price shopping malls. We drop in debt for Jesus, name it Santa Claus. We drove our cars, they say we made a big hole up towards the stars, me and Mac. Is Mac around? Can he come down and play? I'll be the red man with some feathers and some braids. And he can be a cowboy, don't let it get to his head. I'll be the Indian, and he can shoot me dead, shoot me dead. I never knew the role, but I once knew how to rock. And I don't need to fill your shoes, but I'd like to try just one sock. Grab a little danger, then learn how to feel safe.
smarter before life gets too late. For me and Mac in these dated ways we play. Is Mac around? Can he come down and play? I'll be the red man with some feathers and some braids. And he can be a cowboy, don't let it get to his head. I'll be the Indian, but I just might shoot him instead. You better watch your back, Mac. Me and Mac. Hey, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Brother Max is here. Hey, Brother Max down in Florida. And he says, we're all here. All here. Oh, good, good. Great to see you. Hi to, I don't even remember the dogs, all the dogs' names down there in Florida. But anyway, it's good to see you, Max and Susan and Max. Love you guys. And maybe more. Dad's here from Paris. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. And thanks again for sharing the video. We're on Twitter tonight, YouTube, and Facebook, and a couple of places. And here's a little something for you. There's a little glitch. We'll try that again.
Take.
Okay, I'm ready.
Happy birthday to Daddy. Happy birthday to Daddy. Happy birthday to Daddy. Happy birthday to Daddy.
Great job. All right.
All right, candle
We
blowers.
can't reach it. I can't. I know. I'll be
Okay.
spitting all over the place. I'm going to do that.
Make a wish,
Ready?
Daddy.
Don't put your hands up.
One, on three, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. That was 2008 right there. Birthday memory, 2008. Thanks for the tips, and thanks for picking up the new CD. It's out today. I'm excited about that. It's exciting to put out new music. Usually you hit the road and you have your merch table and stuff, but basically this is my merch table. And right here, I guess you can almost grab the CD. It's rather large right here. I can it's floating there. But thank you. All right. Oh, let me see. What am I doing? Play a song. I'm going to play a song for you. This is by popular request. Spring is here, the bugs have come, it's time to dumb it down. My head is filled with morning mist, the moss is boss for now. Let me see, what's next? My list of things to do has been misplaced someplace unknown. Spring is here, the bugs have come, and I couldn't care. And I don't know the rest of the words to this song. I'll catch up. Let me know if it's getting too slick for you. Oh, off in my head, out of my mind.
most doors need to be open for me. I'm leisurely and out to please, just me, myself, and me. I'll work for food if the work is easy, and if the food is good. Spring is here, the bugs have come, and I couldn't care if I could. I'm off in my mind, out of my head. Off in my mind, out of my head. Time to waste time. One more. Forevermore's been around the bend since before the bend was invented. Since Father Time asked his dad for a dime and the keys to his Buick. Some teen whoopee was in the offing in that big fat back seat. The key to life lies neatly within Father Time's time in that back seat. I'm off in my mind, out of my head. Off in my mind, out of my head. Ready or not, ready yet. Time to time. Let me tune up here. I got a wire out. There it is. That's from an album called Imitation Life. Imitation Life. Thanks, Brian. And hey, thanks, Lewis. Thanks, Jim. Jim Rebrook is up there in Clarksburg, I believe. Margaret Burge, thank you so much. Jim, Canadian friend Jim, thank you so much. Greg, right on. Happy birthday to Greg Wilt. Everybody say happy birthday to Greg Wilt because it's his birthday too. Nice. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Jerry Elmore in Princeton, down Princeton Way, Princeton, West Virginia. What's next? Oh, this is next. I have a plan. Here we go. I never thought I'd walk in nice pants, never thought I'd care for romance, never thought I'd be getting my car insured because a kid might come put a dent in the fender. I never dreamed I'd stop dreaming, never thought I'd stop believing, never dreamed I'd be fend off a kid that might be offending my pretty fender. My kind of town, it's a ghost town. Ghosts hanging around and scaring each other. Whoa. No nice pants, no cars, no way. Nobody cares or thinks about the living days. That's my kind of town. I never thought I'd wear a silk tie. My eyes are bugging out like when bugs die. I never dreamed I'd be dreaming about older dreams while my eyes are descending on a tailor knit seam. I never thought I'd be this crazy. I never thought I'd be so absolutely nuts. I never thought I'd be losing every bit of guts I gained in between a baby being weaned and a dirty mouthy teen. Oh, my kind of town, it's a ghost town. Ghosts hanging around and scaring each other. Whoa. No silk ties, no tailored seams, no way. Nobody cares or thinks about the living days. That's my kind of town, man. I always thought it'd be more thrilling, a lot of talking and a lot of telling, not a bunch of never-beens digging out on Donovan and killing the bee just like Dylan. I never thought I'd be as waxed up, so squeaky clean, I never show up when a photo's being taken. There's always too much light and it burns fake figures on the film now. Remember film? My kind of town, it's a ghost town. Ghosts hanging around and scaring each other. Whoa. No lost souls, they'll always be found. Just dusty roads that are freedom bound. That's my kind of town. I never thought I'd wear a silk tie. The only way to live and lie down is to found my kind of town. Oh, yes. True story right there. Oops. So how you guys doing? Thanks for hitting my tip jar. You want to see my tip jar? Where is it? Here's my tip jar. It's actually on the shelf right behind me, but I thought I don't have to get up and get my tip jar. Because I can just make this little film of my tip jar. And if you happen to be watching me from my studio space here in my home in North Parkersburg, just throw $1 in there. But for those of you who are not here, I don't see any of you here. I'm looking around. You can just go to toddburge.com. You can get the new album there. And you can listen to it for free if you like, literally. If you want to listen to that album free, just go for it. I want you to hear it. But if you have the means to pick one up, I'd love for you to do that. Yeah, and it looks like this. It's out November 25th, today. It looks like this. I'm enjoying a sparkling water in my People's Bank Theater. And while I'm thinking about the People's Bank Theater in Marietta, Ohio, I have this little fundraiser on Facebook. I've raised over $1,000 on that little Facebook fundraiser, and I thank you all if you've contributed to that, helping the theater through this dark time. Okay, what now? Oh, so let's go to 1985. No, wait, let's do this. Hey, Bill. Bill's out on the West Coast. Crystal. Good. She's so good. Hey, thank you. I worked hard on the audio. Thanks so much. Crystal Good's here. Thank you. Thanks, Jim. Oh, Jim's thanking Greg Jim's saying happy birthday to Greg. So the Burge family, we have this, things to be thankful for. We have this chalkboard here. And wait a minute, did I freeze up? Let me see if I froze up. Uh-oh. Whoa. It looked like I froze up a little bit there. Anyway, things to be thankful for. Shall I read these? What do you have to be thankful for? I'm thankful for birthdays. Certainly thankful for birthdays. And thankful for my health. But these are things that the whole family has written on our thankful board. Right on. Sorry, I'm reading comments too. So we're thankful for family, matcha, meditation, stillness, love, cheese, music. Oh, wait, there's cheese and then there's fiber. Big barbecue laughs. That's an inside joke, I think. Good health. I said that already, but there it is again. Intelligent and talented kids. We have those. Salt. One of the kids wrote salt. They like salt. Netflix. During the pandemic. Good coffee. Music's on there twice. IPA. Jesus and Buddha right there. They both had some similar thoughts, didn't they? Jesus and Buddha. Levon, the dog's right under those two. Levon would be our dog. And work. Love's on there twice. It could be on there 1,000 times. Anyway, what are you thankful for? That's Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving. Larry Keel's birthday, right on. Brian Bach, thank you so much. It snowed there. I noticed it snowed wherever Brian is. Where are you, Brian? Let the folks know. Generally speaking, not your address, but I noticed there was snow there. It looked beautiful. So in 1985, I started my first band with Jim Clinton, Rebecca Gose, and Wes Poole, and it was called the Larrys. And we were just full of energy, and anything goes, anything went as far as lyrics. We just we're out to have a good time, and we're really learning our chops as we went, and we were invited, and pretty soon after we became a band, we were invited to go on West Virginia Public Television. They were doing their first satellite hookup, where they were hooking up Beckley and Charleston, and remember, this is 1985. These stations were not together. I guess they would broadcast things independently of each other. And Morgantown, we were in Morgantown, and so they invited us to come on and do this celebration of the satellites being hooked together and it being all one station all over the state. And we were really thrilled about this. So in Charleston, you'd have people like Bob Thompson, and you know, and you would have there was a hip hop act, and Beckley, I believe, or gospel acts, and the Larrys, my rock band, played in Morgantown, and we were introduced to, you'll see here, you'll see Larry Gross in 1985. This is before I ever met Larry. He introduced us, and we did this song that was controversial at the time, we were really popular because of this song on campus at West Virginia University, and I think it had a lot to do with this song, and it's called Cave Woman, and it was really a sarcastic song, kind of like what Randy Newman would do with his song Rednecks. I wrote this song, the lyrics to it, and it was really I saw it as this song against sexism, and it was embraced by sexists, and we were thought of as maybe being sexist because of the song. But anyways, more to that. I'm going to tell you more on the other end. But this is Cave Woman, 1985 on West Virginia Public Television. Let's see how this goes here. Tonight's show is directed by Todd Burge.
Well, Kathleen, we're going to go back up to Morgantown now because the Larrys have assembled themselves again, and I couldn't, any group with that name, I'm going to have them on one more time. And it says on the material that I got from them, this is what they said, not me. It said they never did, they always did original material. They didn't ever do any covers of other people's songs because they were never good enough to play other people's material. And that hits home with me, too. That's the way I feel. So I've always done original material for the same reason. So back up in Morgantown, once you welcome the Larrys.
Thank you now.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Morgantown, the Larrys. And right now I have with me a man who's familiar to you all, the Secretary of State of West Virginia, Mr. Ken Heckler. Thank you very much for being with us.
Hey. Yeah, Ken Heckler too. Wow, Ken Heckler, what an amazing. So that's the Larrys, 1985, Morgantown, West Virginia, playing that song that was really misunderstood. And what'd you think of my pants? The pants, I don't have the pants, but check it out. Check this out. There was one of these shirts made. This is actually the shirt that I was wearing in 1985 on stage there in Morgantown, and I tried it on today. It still fits, or I still fit into it. But anyway, my mom made this shirt. I just love it. I just love this shirt. It would take a while for her to make it. We'd probably have to charge $1,000 if you wanted Mom to make one for you. But anyway, there's the Larry shirt from the video, and a lot of people, if you know my band 63 Eyes, we still play on occasion. We have a show booked in it was booked this year. We had it booked this year. We sold tickets and it looked like it was going to sell out there in Morgantown, and then we moved it. And then we moved it again. I think it's in June of next year. Hopefully we'll do that. It seems like we could be able to do that in Morgantown in June. 63 Eyes could play, but. So a couple years later, this song bothered me. It bothered me that people misunderstood what I was driving at. And so when I got with 63 Eyes, and you'll notice this Mark Poole's in this band as well as Wes Poole at the time, playing drums. And this song was recorded at Nell's Chicken Coop in Parkersburg, West Virginia, not really far from where I am right now. Nell was my mother's friend's mother. She was in her 80s. She heard that we needed a practice space. Maybe she heard that that our parents didn't want us rehearsing in their basements anymore, and so Nell offered up her chicken coop for us to record and rehearse in. And we would go in there in the mornings and play all day. We rehearsed Larry's. We rehearsed and wrote so many 63 Eyes songs in there. Triple Shot, if you know, Triple Shot was our country alter ego. We played hours and hours, endless hours at Nell's Chicken Coop, free of charge, no rent. We would do a little painting and odd things around the house, for her. But Wes actually insulated the chicken coop and put a little heat in there. But so you'll see us here. You'll see us here in North End, Parkersburg, West Virginia, up on the hill behind where what used to be Barley's, what is now J.P. Henry's. Up on the hill there is where Nell lived, and it was Mabel's place before that. But up on the hill, really nothing else around, but Nell's in the chicken coop. And this song, I forgot why I brought this up, why I'm playing this song. This is called Cave Woman with Dishpan Hands. So I took the notion of Cave Woman by the Larrys, and I made a really obvious song called Cave Woman with Dishpan Hands, which came out on Look In for Mothmen in 1987. Here we go.
Let me tell you a dream of a friend of my friend. They captured love and drove it into the ground. Until the end, they ripped the lives up harder than their bare heads. They had women friends who they married. When all the wives sat around the house and watched the roads and acquired big heads. Cause that feel the gun won't get your sight, and sickness on earth will surely never, 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 never die. It will never die. But you should fight for your friend's friend. Maybe he'll stop pulling hair. No more clubs, less self-inflicted head.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yes, that doesn't really make me feel old, as Jim asked. I'm not wired up here. Hold on, let me find my here it is. Here it is. My monitor. Thank you for standing by there. Doesn't really make me feel old. I noticed my hair wasn't dripping. Yeah, that's what I told Jim there. At least my hair wasn't dripping. Anyway, that song is on Look In for Mothmen from 1987. We just released it because we were going to play it in its entirety. In June, we will be playing that album in its entirety. And we look forward to that. So I'll be playing that song. I rehearsed that song. I was all ready to go. I mean, that's the least of our worries, you know. That's really the least of our worries. But was the fact that I was going to play a rock and roll album. But that's what went down. Let's do this. This is a song that I wrote after watching Easy Rider for about the 5th or 6th time in my life. But at the time, my son was about, 2 months old. And there's this scene in there where Dennis Hopper's character says, hey, or no, it's Peter Fonda's character, Captain America in the movie, if you've seen it, Easy Rider. They're at a party or some sort of gathering, and he says, I'm hip about time, but we got to go. And I always laughed at it and would say, hey, I'm hip about time, you know. But on this particular time where I watched the movie, and I just changed a diaper, it had a different significance to it. Tomorrow came in, smelling just like today, tasting the same as yesterday. So I flicked my Timex and I dropped, kicked my Swiss, but the day would tick me off the same old way, same old way. Cry, baby, cry, don't ask who booed who. Get your ass up, stop hitting snooze. I'm so hip about time. I'm so hip about time. I'm so hip about time. In a tailspin and Big Ben was sleeping in. Don't say Frere Jacques Dormez-vous ain't been kicking your tail too. So rock-a-bye baby on your rocket top, and if you forget the tune, your misery will stop. Will stop. I'm so hip about time. I'm so hip about time. I'm so hip about time. Cry, baby, cry. Don't ask who booed who. Get out of bed and stop hitting snooze. I'm so hip about time. Sing it with me. I'm so hip about it. I'm so hip about time. Hip about time, hip about time. Let's tool up for the piano here. How's that? Hey, Steve. New home in Berkeley County. Right on, Steve. Congratulations. Congratulations. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Hit! Feel like I'm in a cave. Okay. Life is short. Life is short. But all day long, life is long. Life is long. And on these days, love is king. Love rules this thing. And through the years, we'll learn from you. When we're close to through, we'll look to you. When you are through, there's still so much left here from you. Hear from you. Rest your head, sleepy head, full of love, no room left for regret, for regret. You're of the birds, you're of the sky, you're of the light, you'll shine and shine. Bits of you, seeds in place, left around, bound to sprout. We're thanking you, thanking you, thanking you, thanking you, thanking you. Thankful. Thanking you, thanking you, thanking you. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, man. Of the Birds. It's a song for Bill Thompson. So, hey guys. Thanks for all the kind words and everything. Thanks for everything. Thank you, Susie. Thank you so much, Susie in Rockport. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that you guys have. I have to do this while I'm tweaking and plugging things back in and all that. I hope you don't mind my commercials. This is commercial TV. I hear Lisa upstairs. I think she's making a pumpkin roll. A pumpkin roll. We're having a safe Thanksgiving. I hope that you are too. Okay. Was it in the spring or early last summer when I rode into when I ran into Baby Ray? We were trying to remember all the good old times that left us so old and in the way. He said, I'm like an old shirt that you can barely wear, but squeeze my fat gut in it anyway. Seems I threw my diploma instead of my cap and blew what the future had in store for me. Hey, Baby Ray, I think I miss your laughing face and the good old days, us living in a drunken haze. And if I could remember everything about those days, I'm sure I'd stop saying I miss my days with Baby Ray. Now, did we have a time? A whole lot of time I can't remember, 'cause I was barely in it. Now I'm out of time, there's never enough time. I know it 'cause I'm living every minute. Now Baby Ray and me seem to have some enemies I feel certain that I never met. I'm not good at names and I'm not good at places when it comes to my days with Baby Ray. I think I miss your laughing face and the good old days, us living in a drunken haze. And if I could remember everything about those days, I'm sure I'd stop saying I miss my days with Baby Ray. Now did we go to school at all that fall? Which school, what fall, what a ball. Or did we go on a long spring break too soon, became so broken? I wish I had a token or some type of souvenir to help show me why I smile from ear to ear. There probably are a couple Baby Ray. I think I miss your laughing face and the bad old days, us living in a purple haze. And if I could remember everything about those days, I'm sure I'd stop saying I miss my days with Baby Ray. Yeah, I could remember everything about those days, I'm sure I'd stop saying I miss my days with Baby Ray. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, I haven't talked about this yet tonight, but I want to tell you about your gift song. Your gift song. Here you go. And during the holidays, I like to do what I call gift songs. You can find out more at yourgiftsong.com, but basically what it is maybe you have a loved one, maybe it's a brother or sister, a wife, a mother, a father, a grandfather, grandparent, or a grandchild, or whatever, or a dog, and you would like to give them a gift of a song that I've written with you. It's called Your Gift Song, yourgiftsong.com. And one additional bonus is we'll raise some money. Partial proceeds go to the Food Allergy Network. We do this each year. We've raised thousands of dollars for the Food Allergy Network over the years. Our daughter, Sophia, she's 10 and she has severe food allergies, and they really helped us negotiate the challenges that we have with severe food allergies. And so we like to give back to them. So go to yourgiftsong.com and check out some of the songs I've written for others and shoot me a message, okay? And maybe I can write a song for you before the holidays. I'd love that. Hope you have a good one. Thanks a lot. See ya. So yes, what he said, your gift song. I've been doing many of these through the years, and it really has turned into a wonderful thing. I'll probably do maybe a couple before Christmas. And if you want to write a song with me, when I say write a song with me, some people will come in and they'll have actual lyrics, and then they'll ask me to help them finish the song. Some people will have a song that they've just never done, and they'd like me to make a demo of their song. That's rare. That's a rare thing. And but most people just tell me a little story. Maybe it's a paragraph or two, and I create verses and choruses and songs out of that. And that's how it's worked mostly. And it's just been a wonderful experience, and we've done a lot of good with the Food Allergy Network. And so that's but I want to share with you this one. Was a gift song from Jennifer to Josh, and this is a song that I wrote from the point of view of a dog, and a rescue dog. And I guess the dog lived in Brooke County and ended up in Kanawha County. I was told quite a few things. It was a sheep. I can't remember the breed of the dog, but it was a sheep herder. You know, it was bred for that. I can't remember the name of the breed. But so I had all this information in mind. Jennifer told me that Josh loved to work with wood. I knew this already, but loved to work with wood, and let's see what else. I I think that's all you need to know. But this comes from, you wouldn't really have to need to know that this is from the point of view of a dog, but it's from the point of view of a dog who was waiting to be adopted. And let's see. And there's a 4-letter word in here. Just warning you. And if you don't like, it's not too horrible, but it's in there. Okay. And I'm going to play a video of the song. The song's called Change My Name. Was born and bred as a brook, and my patience lived outside me. I was counting sheep, herding in my sleep as it was flowing through my bloodline. Just across the county border, patience lived outside of me. Thought, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who will come and take me? Take me from this place. Take me from this place. Take me from this place. And change my name. Now all I ever wanted was a man who's good with wood, maybe middle-aged, but any age will do, who knows how to throw, who can take all my shit, pick it up and can it without me even asking. Take me from this place. 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 And change my name. Now I'm an alien to you, but if you look into my eyes, no one could deny there's something inside for you. Take me from this place. 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 And change my name. So there's your gift song from Jennifer to Josh, and change my name. Onward. So this is an interesting thing I want to talk about tonight. This is my family and I. We were at the beach. I think we were down in Florida. We went and visited Max and Susan and Max, Tom and Robin. I believe it was on that trip. And we stopped, kind of like during a storm, we stopped in like at a TJ Maxx or something like that. And this book was there, 300 drawing prompts. 300 drawing prompts. My daughter wanted it at first. She's quite the artist. You know, she did the artwork once again for the album cover. This, you can see it better here. Sophia did this artwork here. Oh yeah. Anyway, and I started looking at this book. It's, you know, it's you basically you open it. You probably get it before you open it, right? But you know, the first page, if you can see this, I don't think it's automatically going. Yeah, there we go. Angel's Wings is the first page. And it's, you know, you draw whatever you desire there. The second one down says Dr. Seuss hat. I thought, I'm just going to open this book, you know, open it up and start going through it and use these as songwriting prompts as opposed to drawing prompts. As you can see, my daughter wasn't interested in it. The next one is your reflection. Well, let's start here. There's actually a song. I wrote a song called Angel's Wings. I wouldn't have otherwise done that. I wrote a song called Dr. Seuss Hat. If you'd like to hear that, I wrote it. I could play it for you. If you'd like to hear Dr. Seuss Hat, let me know. I wrote a whole album entitled Your Reflection Will Kill You. Asteroids. I wrote a song called Asteroids and one called Milky Way. They're not good. And these are songs I would have never thought to write a song called Comic Book Sleeve. Well, this is comic book cover is what it says here, but I wrote a song called Comic Book Sleeve. We used to put sleeves and covers on our comic books to protect them, my brother and I. And then here's another one called Lotus Flower, another page that says Lotus Flower, and so on. But anyway, I teach songwriting. I teach songwriting all the monthly for the Song Colony, and we do this type of writing. I could go more in depth with this if you go to the Song Colony on Facebook, and these are free workshops brought to you by the Ohio Arts Council, the National Endowment of the Arts, and Dr. Zane Laser and Margaret Laser make this possible. But anyway, the method that I use with this book, I teach in the Song Colony as well. It's at WVU and other places, and it's just really fun to do this. Take yourself out of your head, and so I'd like to play for you what comic book sleeve, if I could, right here. It's a recording here. Oh, I should say this is Ryan Kennedy on guitar, and I'm playing guitar as well. John Ingram on bass, and they sing back up with me as well. And Don Dixon, the great Don Dixon, you may know him from his songwriting, but also he produced REM and the Smithereens and so many others. But Don Dixon recorded this, and Richard Anderson from Baltimore brought his film crew in to film this comic book sleeve, followed by Lotus Flower. Yeah, and I'll play the Dr. Seuss hat after that.
So you say you read my memoir that I have yet to write down, about the tragic life of a wannabe clown. Wanted to be funny, have the crowd laugh with me instead of looking in the stands while they point and laugh at me. Please judge me by my cover, but love me from the inside out of my mind. My book draws a blank almost each and every day. I tried to take a pen and write about a certain day way back when we were kids, and I got the best of you, got the worst of me, and at that second we were through. You can judge me by my cover, but love me from the inside out of my mind. So let's draw some conclusions, as this all needs an end. It seems that all is broken that was once badly bent. It needs a happy ending, roll it over, poke a fork, a comic sleeve, the cover of the book that no one gets to read. You can judge me by my cover, but love me from the inside out of my mind.
I love that shot there at the end where John and Dawn and Ryan are singing. That's beautiful. So that song is more kind of like, that's something I wouldn't have normally written. It's kind of cryptic to me. It came from somewhere and I'm not sure where. Kind of like the next song here. I mentioned Lotus Flower, but was in the 300 Prompts book, and I would have never thought to write a song about lotus flower or have anything or use that as a jumping off point as far as I hope this is interesting to you, but a lot of people ask me to explain these things, so here I am doing it, and thanks for all the kind words and the happy birthdays and all that. I really appreciate it. I want to say that I feel like I want to talk to you, and I'm glad you're here and all that. But anyway, back to Lotus Flower. So Lotus Flower is the top of a page, and I had this notion that I wanted to write a song with one chord, and almost accomplished it with this. And I wanted it to feel like Appalachia. But then I studied up, I meditated, I guess you could say, on lotus flower and what all that means. And I guess I won't get deeply into that, but if you look it up, if you're not aware, look up lotus flower and the spiritual meaning that it has. And somehow, getting with John and Ryan, it became this Appalachian thing felt like it belonged in the Middle East, felt like it belonged in West Virginia in the mountains. And it was just somehow the blend of those two things just felt perfect to us. And so this is lotus flower, and I hope you enjoy it.
I dreamed that Lakshmi hugged me, held me twice at once, no way to put up a front. All I needed, Lakshmi, love me, dear Lakshmi. Love me, dear Lakshmi. Lakshmi, love me, dear Lakshmi. Love me, dear Lakshmi. Ah, 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 ah. Some 1,200 years ago, a seed was left here to grow. Now as she walks on muddy waters, its bloom will hold her every step, hold her every step. Its bloom will hold her every step, hold her every step. What does grow up from the mud, yet remains unstained, must be sacred and expanding as it holds my body, mind and soul. Body, mind and soul, holds my body, mind and soul. Body, mind and soul. Lakshmi, love me, dear Lakshmi. Lakshmi, love me, dear Lakshmi. Love me, dear Lakshmi.
Where do you think you're going looking like that? A polka dot sock and a Dr. Seuss hat. You take the day in as a matter of fact. You look so good looking like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Being yourself and nobody else has everyone else being themselves. If you don't be you, who will be? So you be you and I'll be me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Take this day and love it away. Find some friend or just pretend until the day we meet again. Meet again as friends. Yeah, 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 yeah. What you think you're doing looking like that? Polka dot sock, Dr. Seuss hat. You take the day in as a matter of fact. You look so good looking like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh-wee, 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 ooh. That was Dr. Seuss Hat, which is another song that came. Lotus Flower and Dr. Seuss Hat both came from 300 drawing prompts, and it's a wonderful thing. Anyway, brings on the muse, folks. So let's see. I had one request, but I'm going to play. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play. I have a couple more that I planned on playing. I'm going to do just one request, and yeah. Let's see. I'll do the request first because I have to tune the guitar down for this one song here. This goes out to Shaq. This is a song that I wrote back in '86 probably. And upon reading that Pablo Picasso's widow had committed suicide, and it was kind of like something I'd written, wished that I could have played for her, you know. and felt a sudden pull into darkness. Your head seems to empty out, and you can't claim the slightest little sharpness. You are not alone, never alone. You are not alone, never alone. All the things you gotta have and people you wanna stab and guilt you just can't take. These streams are in your dreams, they make you wanna jab the feelings you just can't take. You are not alone, never alone. You are not alone, never alone. There are characters in your scene, seeing the same things, they're losing the same things, tying the same noose, wanting to let loose. You are not alone, never alone. You are not, you're not alone, never alone. Never alone. Yeah, this is a good song for the holidays, I think. You're not alone. You're not alone. There's so many people that can't go home, you know. Shaq, that was a good request. You know, I should have had that on my list, and I'm glad you brought it up. It's a song that I usually put on my list, but thanks, Laurie. That's nice. Here's another. See if I can figure this out. Bear with me, I need to tune this old black guitar up. I could live in a paper bag filled with nothing but some air, and my dreams would still be in it as long as I breathe in there. My hands have only touched a new guitar, and they've played it till it has turned old. They've never seen dirt or blood. I feel real lucky even when they're cold. I feel nice but I was mean when younger. Don't have a lot but I don't have hunger. I got a pocketbook with something in it. I changed my mind, now there's something in it. I clear my throat, now I can't sing it. I've got a pocketbook with something in it. I met you once, but I forgot your name. I lost the napkin with your number on it. Let's start this whole thing over again. I've done a few things wrong, but I'm a whole lot stronger from it. My hands have only touched a new guitar, and they played it till it has turned old. They never seen dirt or blood. I feel real lucky even when they're cold. I feel nice but I was mean when younger. Don't have a lot but I don't have hunger. I got a pocketbook with something in it. I changed my mind, now there's something in it. I clear my throat and now I can't sing it. I've got a pocketbook with something in it. Got a pocketbook with something in it. That's Pocketbook from 1990's Never Say Uncle. That's another album that I re-released early this year, and from 1990, thinking I'd be playing lots of shows. And yeah, it's available at toddburge.com too. I got plenty of them, folks. Plenty of them. Pick them up. I'll make a deal. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, man. Suzanne. Thank you so much, Suzanne. And I really love doing that song for Cappy, the next full moon. Oh, thank you so much. I really, I just loved writing that song for Cappy. You'll never know how beautiful it is doing these gift songs for people and bringing joy to their life and honoring folks who have passed. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great holiday. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. So I have one more song I'd like to play, and then I have this. This is only a couple things that I repeat from my lunchtime show today, but I don't think many of you were here at lunchtime. But I'm going to play this song, and then I'm going to close the show by this mini documentary that West Virginia Public Television did back in 2001, I think. I think it was 2001. They followed me around. They went to 63i shows. They went to a Triple Shot show. They came to my house. They went to McDonough Park here near where I live and where I got married 23 years ago, and they did this short documentary on me, and it's kind of a cool thing to have. I'm going to show it to you. They had a show called Outlook years ago that they did. Larry Dowling, who is still with West Virginia Public Television, does fine work. Bear with me here. This is a song off of Dreams Upstairs from the year 2000. In the year 2000, in the year 2000, thanks, Shaq. Thank you, man. Thank you. There it is. Day's number. Here's my birthday. What a great thing to be able to share music on my birthday with you. Get it right here. Hold on. I care about you people. I don't want to be in tune here. Hope you have the best Thanksgiving that you possibly can. I hope it's a safe Thanksgiving for you and when you flip an ash and I'm east sideways, I think of better days. I think of better days. But feeling like me
never seem to suit you. Seems like to you my seams were all worn through. I take a hat off to you, but it's too cool, too cool. Now my kind of car would go oh so slow. I could drive around the block, give my tick some time to talk. Don't mind the moving on, don't mind you acting so strong. Sometimes time will turn right what used to be so wrong. Days number way too few. Do, 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 do. Now in the valley I'll be damned, and on the mountain I'll stand cold. In the alley I'll be canned and kicked until I'm old. Days number way too few. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate the tips. You picking up the new CD. Hope you have the best Thanksgiving ever, and love you guys. I'm going to play this short documentary at the end here. Hope you enjoy this. A blast from the past, 2001. See if I can find it. There it is. Oh, and if it's maybe a little soft, the audio might be a little soft, so crank her up, okay? Bye, guys. Thanks. Seems a little stuck. Hold on. Man, I'm tired of all the driving. There we go. Trying to get the stop. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to swear. I hope it works. I feel like Rachel Maddow at home.
Man, I'm tired of all the driving and the ringing in my ears. I'm Todd Burge, and I'm a singer-songwriter. That's what I do. I guess if I was forced to pick a description of my music, I would say I'm a country blues singer. I don't consider myself an unhappy person. A lot of the things are kind of, when I say blues, I mean, you know, some sad themes going on there, but you know, playing it makes me awful happy.
Well, Todd is a singer-songwriter, but he's not one that comes out of a strictly folk tradition. He's one of the kind that I would consider more contemporary, who his experiences may have started with rock and roll. I don't know his history completely, but the way his music sounds, it wasn't totally influenced by things like Woody Guthrie or old-time folk music.
I guess I'll do one I haven't recorded yet. It's kind of it's a talking blues song that I wrote. The talking blues is like an old folk genre where it's kind of like a early rap tune, if I could say that. But anyway, this is called the Talking Back to Parkersburg Blues. I was playing one night in the middle of somewhere. I was looking at a drunk who had a need to swear. If you give me $5, he can have the last word. I'll get it on back to Parkersburg. If I had $5, I'd try not to drink it. If I saw a pretty sight, I'd try not to blink it. But this night's as ugly as a 4-letter word. I need to get it on back to Parkersburg. Yep. I tried to get paid for the songs I played, but the owner passed out before he gave. I'm mad, I'm shaking, I'm rattled and stirred. I need to get it on back to the burg. A lady walked up when the night was through, asking me to play just one more tune. The Eagles was the bird she preferred to her, and I need to get my ass on back to Parkersburg. Witchy woman, desperado too. A lot of songwriters will say they're influenced by, you know, they'll drop names like Bob Dylan and Neil Young, but I've found that the case is more like I've been influenced more by, like, you know, my friend Jim Clinton, who I've played music with for years, or Mark Poole, or Billy Sheeter, or Perry Kirk. These people that you're with, those are the people that influence you the most. You know, your wife, your, you know, past relationships that went sour, you know, those are the things that really, it's not Bob Dylan, you know. He changed a general attitude for musicians, but if I just had Bob Dylan, you know, I wouldn't be writing any songs. I had a roommate, and she was trying to get into the apartment, and I was sitting on the couch, and I was playing this little deal. And I could hear her key, you know, she was trying to get the right key in the doorknob, and I was just sitting there playing this song, being kind of mean, I guess, but I had this song idea. I'm picking a lock on my own front door. She didn't talk to me much after that. I don't know if I know what's on the other side anymore.
The hardest thing for a singer-songwriter is to distinguish yourself, to be original, because there are so many singer-songwriters. I mean, there are thousands of them out there. And Todd has that quality. His music is unmistakable. You hear both his voice and the way he constructs songs, the way he rhymes things, what he writes about. All those things are unique. I don't know anybody else who does it like Todd does. There are some people that fall into traditions, and you can say, well, they sound pretty much like this person or a little bit like that, but
Todd doesn't sound like anybody, and that's what I like the most about him, is the originality.
What'd your roommate say?
Well, you know, it took me about 5 minutes to write that song, and that's about how long it took her to decide to move out. I was a suit salesman for Stone & Thomas, and the reason I thought that was a logical step into next step towards a music career, because one of my heroes, musical heroes, Webb Pierce, he was a big country artist in the 50s and 60s. He wrote like, he did songs like In the Jailhouse Now and There Stands a Glass, you know, things like that. He was a suit salesman for Sears, so I thought, you know, it's got a lot of integrity to it. Around 86, 87, started a band called 63 Eyes, and they've been playing on and off for some reason for ever since. I think, you know, a lot of people say that 63 Eyes, when they're describing what 63 Eyes has done over the years, at first it was punk rock, and then people called it alternative rock, and then that name, that label became really tired, and so people started calling it punk rock again. I always called it rock and roll. It was just loud electric music, kind of abrasive yet melodic. Punk rock will suggest that something doesn't have a lot of melody, but I think that 63 Eyes has a lot of melody, and we're singing tunes and not just, you know, not yelling all the time. We're at the McDonough Wildlife Refuge in Vienna, West Virginia, and I'm going to show you where I got married. It's over here. This is where my wife, Lisa, and I got married, under this tree back in '97, October. It was a fall day, and the tree didn't have all the bugs on it at the time. I'm going to bring a ladder out here and clean the bugs off, so the tree doesn't die. That'd be an awful thing for me. But anyway, we thought this would be a great place to get hitched.
Roll in my sweet baby's arms, roll in my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back. Roll in my sweet baby's arms.
63 Eyes has an alter ego called Triple Shot. It's a traditional country band. We realized that we wouldn't be able to live in the Parkersburg area and play original rock and roll. So we put together a country band that could play in all the bars and clubs and lodges around the Parkersburg area, so we wouldn't have to get a day job. Basically, the difference between Triple Shot and 63 Eyes would be a pedal, you know. It's a twist of a knob and a pedal, you know. That's the way I look at it. I'm not doing anything different. I'm just playing bass and singing over top of. Mark's pedal might be making a noise that's a little bit louder in 63 Eyes, so I've got to force my voice over top of that. I mean, that's the difference between the two bands. So all the while I've been playing acoustic music. I've never written a song on electric guitar, so it's always been acoustic. And I do a lot of acoustic playing, and mainly what I do now is solo work and playing in folk clubs and playing at colleges and universities and theaters and, you know, public radio and things like that.
So where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I guess still be playing music and maybe playing in better venues. Maybe not have to play as many gigs. I play close to 200 shows a year. So it'd be nice if in 10 years I'd be maybe not playing as many gigs, but the quality of the gig would be a little better. I mean, that's what every musician wants. I really enjoyed, you know, a lot of the jobs that I worked before music. I wasn't one where I was mad going to work every day. I actually enjoyed working different jobs. But no, I don't, you know, can't say that I miss it. Enjoy what I'm doing right now too much. Watch out for the deer.
That's
cool. Thanks a lot for having me. I mean, I'll say that. It's been great.
Take it.
Do I have to get in my car and drive away now?
No.
All right. Man, I'm tired of all the driving and the ringing in my ears.
I'm Todd Burge, and I'm a singer-songwriter. That's what I do. I guess